All right, what's up, guys? So today, let's go ahead and talk about this guy, this flippy phone here, the Moto Razr 40 Plus Ultra, whatever. I've been hearing a whole bunch of kind of different names. It's the newest Motorola that came out this year. It's 2023. It's got a full screen in the front, flips open. Yeah, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and talk about this guy. Welcome to DupeTube, a place where you can get the best bang for your buck by shopping the most affordable alternatives. So when it comes to design and innovation, the flip phone has been out for a few years, but the thing that I really like about this one, that it innovated really well, was the front screen. I feel like a lot of flip phone users have been begging for like a full-on front screen, and this one is really well made. And I say this because this is the one phone that I can use that's a flip phone that I can fully use it closed. So I've been using like Discord full on this closed. I've been using YouTube on this closed. SMS, you can play games on this. I've been using Reddit on this while the phone is closed. So really good. When it comes to innovation, this thing is, I mean, the flip phone, it's been out for a while, but the cool thing about this is usually when I'm dealing with flip phones, you usually get a little crease here in the middle when you're looking at content. This one, surprisingly, you don't, unless you're under the sun and you're like actually looking for the crease in the middle. Other than that, if you're not looking for it and you're just consumed in your content, you actually don't see it. So that's pretty cool. Another thing about the design, though, I did want to point out is it's a little slimmer than I would like, and it's kind of tall. So if I'm pulling up a YouTube video and I'm watching it, because it's so slim and long, the YouTube video doesn't take up my full screen. You have like two black bars on the side. So that's a little bit odd. I wish it was a little bit thicker. Like, I wish there was a little bit more width. But other than that, not bad. Can't complain. By the way, wanted to mention, there is no teardrop gap as well in the middle. Like right kind of here in this area. Other flip phones like Samsung in the past, they have like a little teardrop gap where if you actually close it, you can see a little space here where dust can get in. This one's completely parallel and straight, and I'm pretty sure it's the first phone to be able to do that. And I know this because I watched a crap ton of reviews before I bought this phone. And that's the thing that they really brag about in the marketing, is they don't have that little teardrop gap there. So when you go on the website, currently it's available in 3 colors, very creatively named. I'll go through those colors right now. So you have Infinite Black, you have Viva Magenta, which is kind of just like pink, and then you have this guy, which is Glacier Blue, which is my favorite because I've had enough black phones. Pink's not really my thing. I'm not going to get the Viva Magenta one, so this one is probably my best bet. I'm really happy I went with this one too, because the color is really sexy. Let's go ahead and get into the tech specs. So 256 gigabytes of memory capacity. You have 165 Hz POLED 6.9 inch display. You have a 3800 milliamp battery. It's 5G capable. You have a fingerprint scanner, you have a face scanner, you have all those things. It's not a flagship phone, which is weird because it's priced like a flagship phone. This one, you're paying $1,000 for like performance that's upper mid-range. But the reason that it's priced so high is probably just because of the technology, based on the fact that it's a flip phone. So the fingerprint scanner is good. Every time I use the fingerprint scanner, it holds up to, I think, 5 fingerprints. So I have like my index, my middle, and my thumb, but I have them on like both hands. So I can use it with both hands. The face scanner sucks really bad. Like, it works half the time. If I'm opening it like this, half the time it won't recognize my face and I have to end up using my thumb. I don't know if that's like an Android thing or if it's just like a Motorola thing, but yeah, the face scanner, it's really glitchy. Motorola, please fix this. Not my favorite feature on this for sure. So let's go ahead and quickly talk about the cameras. This thing has super cool outside camera features. So I can open my phone, open my camera, and whatever I'm taking a picture of, you can see it too on the outside camera. This is probably one of the coolest features. I wish the camera was a little bit better so I could, fully take advantage of it. It's not an iPhone camera, but still, it's still a cool feature. I'm not saying the camera's bad, by the way. The camera's really great, but it's not excellent. And for $1,000, I would want my phone camera to be excellent. but it's decent. I'll go ahead and throw up some shots of some example pictures here that I took, and maybe I'll throw in a couple videos here and there too. But yeah, not saying the camera's terrible, because it's not terrible. The camera's actually something that they boasted in their marketing for being really good, and that's what it is. It's really good. It's just not excellent. Something else that I did want to talk about that I noticed online, on Reddit and on other YouTube videos, people were having hinge wobble concerns. So when this thing was closing, people were saying that the top was kind of wiggling and the hinge was kind of moving it a little bit loose. That might be a defect for like maybe some people who got like a bad batch, or maybe I just got a really good batch. I don't have that problem on mine, so I can tell you right now, just based off my experience, it's not a universal problem that people are having, because mine is fine when it comes to that. Another thing though that I did want to talk about, now that we're on the subject of, you know, some people are having this with this phone, some people are having that. I ordered this phone on Motorola's website. So I bought this for $1,000, and I guess there's two versions of this phone. There's like some kind of global Chinese version or whatever, and there's one that I ordered from Motorola's website. So the one that I got did not come with a charging brick and a case, which means I had to find a charging brick that I had laying around my house. Luckily I did, because I have a lot of tech laying around my house. But I don't like the fact that other people were able to pay for a different version of the phone and not only get a charging brick, but they also got a case with their phone as well. I had to spend like $15 on Amazon just to get a separate case for this, because I mean, this thing's all screen. Literally, the front is all screen. When you open it, the inside's all screen. If you break it or if you drop it, you're screwed. So I would have appreciated, you know, equal treatment with both the global Chinese version or whatever it is and then the American version that I got. So yeah, I'm definitely knocking points off for that Motorola. What the heck, man? I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's a little bit of a pattern for everything that I've said. The phone's really, really, really good, but it's not excellent, if that makes sense. They don't have the best cameras, but it's a great camera. It doesn't have the best battery, but it does have great battery life. It does have some bugs here and there, but then again, those can be patched with software updates, I hope. And I hope that this phone continues to get software updates for quite a few years down the line, because it was a pretty hefty investment. So with that being said, overall score, DupeTube score, 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a solid 7. C-. I think that's fair. Hopefully in the future, as phone companies keep innovating and designing and, you know, creating more and more and more, and the flip phones become a little bit more commonplace in this space, you know, things will be a bit more streamlined. But right now, the flip phones are still kind of a novelty to most people. These things are still kind of brand new, and for most of my friends and family, me walking around with this phone was actually some of the first times that they've actually got to experience a flip phone. So with that being said, 7 out of 10. I believe that's fair. Anyways, I hoped this helped you guys make your buying decisions. Go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment below if you guys have any questions, as our goal here on this channel is to save you guys as much buckaroonies as possible. And until then, take care of yourselves. All right, see you guys later.